I'll tell y'all the LisaRaye story, right? I love LisaRaye because she's brutally honest. She like me. Y'all want to hear LisaRaye's story? We was in Club Mansion one night, Prince O Club on South Beach. And we were just sitting there chilling because I be vibing. Lisa, when I'm around her, we vibe, we just talk. And LisaRaye said, look, why are these broke football players trying to holler at me? I was like, football players, they broke. I was like, Jesus Christ. Lisa, you can't talk like that. She is the best. That's my homegirl. She probably don't even remember that. But man, right then, I became a super fan of hers. Because she keep it 100. I think all women should be like that. I think all women should keep it 100. Keep it a buck. I mean, say what you want. You know, if you don't like a dude, then I don't like you. I don't like you. She'll tell you in a minute, I don't like you. You can't meet my standards. Go away. Shoot. Oh, man. Do that. You gotta be real, man. Don't waste somebody's time. Why are people gonna waste people's time? It's like me. I'm brutally honest. Women try to get me to commit into something that I'm not committing into. It takes a lot for me to be like, oh, you my girlfriend and I'm your man. It's official. For me, relationships are like a marriage. Then I introduce you to my child. I'm not introducing any woman to my child. When you meet my child, that means you're official.
LisaRaye once ruled the screen with beauty, charm, and attitude, but now her words are what keep her in the headlines. After a viral podcast appearance, she's being called out for claiming that most men can't afford her lifestyle. And according to one famous rapper, the story behind LisaRaye's attitude might be worse than anyone expected.
I don't want to stress you out by trying to keep up with my lifestyle that I already have and am accustomed to. Why? Because if I'm going to these restaurants just for lunch meetings and it takes you your whole check to take me there, I don't want to stress you out. You cannot hang with me. You are still wanting a vacation for the weekend. I vacationing on holiday for the month. We are not going to be able to make this work.
It all began with one podcast clip that spread across social media like wildfire. LisaRaye, once admired for her honesty and elegance, told listeners she doesn't want to date a man who can't keep up with her lifestyle. In her own words, if a man's entire paycheck goes toward taking her to lunch, he's already out of the race. That comment alone set off a storm of reactions online. Many called it elitist, while others defended her right to have standards. But what made it so controversial wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it. LisaRaye painted herself as someone who vacations for a month while ordinary people scrape together a weekend getaway. To some, that confidence sounded empowering. To others, it reeked of arrogance. That's when O'Shea Duke Jackson, the host of the Celebrity Junk, stepped in. Known for mixing humor with hard truths, he didn't hold back. O'Shea argued that LisaRaye's problem wasn't her looks or age, it was her mindset. He said women like LisaRaye, Vivica Fox, and Claudia Jordan keep losing not because they like beauty, but because their attitudes make them impossible to deal with. What followed next wasn't just gossip, it was a full-blown character study of how fame, pride, and unrealistic expectations can collide to create a public downfall. Just when the internet thought the controversy was dying down, rapper Uncle Luke added fuel to the fire. During one of his usual stories, he brought up an old night at Club Mansion in South Beach, a story that, according to him, revealed who LisaRaye really is. Luke claimed they were just vibing, having a relaxed night, when LisaRaye suddenly turned to him and said, "Why are all these broke football players trying to talk to me? I don't like football players, they're broke." For Uncle Luke, who's known more for his wild talk than for subtlety, that comment stuck. He said it made him a super fan of LisaRaye, not because she was kind, but because she was honest. He admired that she didn't fake humility and had no problem dismissing men who didn't meet her standards. To him, that level of bluntness was keeping it real. But to O'Shea Duke Jackson, that wasn't real, it was delusional. He reminded his viewers that most NFL players are among the highest paid athletes in the US. These men earn millions, and even those on the lower end of the scale make more than most actors or influencers. So for LisaRaye to call them broke, O'Shea said showed how out of touch she'd become with reality. He didn't stop there. O'Shea took a jab at Uncle Luke himself, calling him not that bright and unreliable, but admitted that this time he might actually be telling the truth. For once, Uncle Luke's story lines up with the public image LisaRaye has built, a woman confident to a fault, proud to the point of delusion, and completely unaware of how far she's drifted from humility. O'Shea Duke Jackson didn't just call LisaRaye delusional, he went for the foundation of her image: money. He asked a simple but brutal question that left fans thinking, where exactly does LisaRaye's wealth come from? Outside of the Players Club, her breakout film from the late 90s, O'Shea pointed out that her career has been rather quiet. Sure, she's appeared in smaller projects like The Wood, All About You, and even did a voice in the Proud Family movie. But none of those roles, he said, could realistically support the luxury lifestyle she claims to live. He even went down a list: TV appearances on Ballers, She's Got Game, and Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul. Let's be real, O'Shea said. That kind of work doesn't pay millions. So where is this high-end lifestyle coming from? It was a question that struck a nerve. To him, LisaRaye represents a growing group of celebrities who built a name decades ago but never transitioned into long-term success. Instead of adapting, they cling to the old image of wealth and desirability, even when the numbers no longer add up. O'Shea suggested that LisaRaye's pride, not her talent, is what keeps her from staying relevant. He said her focus on image over substance has made her blind to the reality of her career. To him, she's chasing a fantasy, a world where every man must be a millionaire and every woman is eternally 25. That harsh take resonated with viewers who've seen similar stories play out in Hollywood. Stars who mistake nostalgia for status and forget that fame, like beauty, fades faster than anyone wants to admit. At first, many defended LisaRaye's words as confidence, a woman who knows her worth. But as more people listened, that confidence began to sound more like delusion. O'Shea Duke Jackson argued that LisaRaye isn't just setting high standards, she's setting impossible ones, especially given her current status in the industry. He noted that while it's fine to want the best, there's a point where standards become fantasy. LisaRaye isn't at the top of Hollywood anymore, yet she still expects men to fund a lifestyle that even top-tier celebrities might struggle to maintain. To O'Shea, this disconnect between perception and reality is the heart of her downfall. He summed it up simply: when self-worth turns into entitlement, it stops being empowering. It becomes self-destructive. And that, he said, is why LisaRaye and others like her often end up single, confused, and bitter. The story wasn't just about one woman's arrogance. It became a mirror reflecting a bigger cultural problem: when ego overshadows gratitude and reality becomes the price of pride. Once O'Shea's video hit YouTube, the internet split in two. Some viewers cheered him on, calling it the truth nobody wants to say, while others accused him of tearing down a successful Black woman for clicks. Still, even her defenders struggled to ignore the uncomfortable question he raised: what happens when your lifestyle becomes bigger than your reality? Clips from LisaRaye's past interviews began resurfacing, each one feeding into the same narrative: a woman who talks about standards but rarely mentions self-reflection. People dug up old comments about her marriage to former NFL player Tony Martin, using it as proof that her disdain for football players ran deep. O'Shea didn't need to say much more. The audience did it for him. Comment sections flooded with debates about modern dating, entitlement, and whether confidence without humility can ever attract genuine love. For many, LisaRaye became more than just a celebrity example. She became a warning sign of how easily fame and fantasy can blur the truth. It wasn't just gossip anymore. It was a cultural conversation about how people, especially public figures, can lose sight of who they are once the applause fades. By the end of his breakdown, O'Shea Duke Jackson shifted his focus from LisaRaye to men watching. His message was clear: stop chasing women who live in delusion. He warned that arguing with someone who measures worth by money or status is a losing game, because no matter what you do, you'll never be enough. Instead, he encouraged men to look for balance. Find women who understand partnership, not performance. According to O'Shea, the dating scene has become full of LisaRaye mindsets. People chasing a fantasy version of love built on image, not substance. He reminded his audience that true confidence isn't about having more, it's about being secure with less. And men, he said, shouldn't waste time trying to prove themselves to someone who values lifestyle over loyalty. That final point hit home for many viewers who saw themselves in his words. The comment sections filled with men agreeing that peace of mind, respect, and mutual support matter far more than wealth or status. O'Shea's closing advice was simple but powerful. Stop trying to fix delusion, just walk away from it. In the end, O'Shea's message wasn't just about LisaRaye. It was about perspective. Pride can disguise itself as confidence, and fame can blur reality. The real wealth, he suggested, isn't in money or luxury. It's in knowing who you are when the spotlight fades.